the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see David Njoku. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to British Columbia and the gleaming jewel that is Vancouver, Canada.
This is the rematch. Hopefully we get a good turnout here. I'm going to put some faith in my rookie quarterback, Alex Bryan, and I'm going to try throwing this ball deep. They don't have a really strong cornerback, and their best linebacker only like an 84. So hopefully my offensive line can hold a nice clean pocket, you know, just enough time so I can try to throw this ball deep here. But if not, we're going to adjust accordingly and see how we do. Here we go. Let's go.
And we are underway from Vancouver.
Get him.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
Get him. That's what's up, baby.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. You look at this Raiders defense, and they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the...
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB.
Come on.
They'd easily move into the top 5.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall.
Oh, fuck! I missed that tackle. Oh my God. Who's watching him? Did I fucking fuck up my player, switched them?
And the Chargers need just 3 plays to
Brutal.
go down and take the early lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Bad call on me, and I think I fucked up my player. I switched to him too early or something.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go, Alex Bryan. Let's go, baby.
Now onto the field. They're led out by their first-year quarterback, taken in the 3rd round of this past April's draft.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Throwing to start the drive. Bryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Come on, man. Fuck. Fuck, man. Threw it too early.
5-yard line. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown in the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball downfield. But remember, the other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got a little impatient there, and it cost them.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine.
There we go, there we go. Get him back, boy. Get off the field, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Shaken up on that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Now Allen.
No dice, bitch. That's what's up, baby. Good job, defense. Way to hold them down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They would love to hold on to that, but obviously first things first. They want to clinch the division.
And that's what everyone plays for. Win your division first, guarantees you a spot in the playoffs, but still a nice spot to be in. Not as good as it was when the number 2 seed meant a first-round bye. That's all changed with the new playoff system, but still a nice spot to be in.
Come on, get up, Barkley.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley.
There we go.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
First down, baby.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams.
There we go, there we go.
Prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Good work, baby, good work. 5 yards.
On first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Fucking rights, baby. Let's go, Bark Dog.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They go play action here on first down.
Yes, sir.
It's Chris Godwin.
Let's go, Godwin.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, my God.
Complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Raiders at 12-4 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
Made it too crowded over there. That was my fault.
It comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Back to throw again.
Ooh! Nice hand, Sutton.
This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
I don't want to do this.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And this is going to work. It's caught.
Nice.
And he will get out of bounds.
I didn't mean to do that, God damn it.
Down. So they catch the defense napping, and the fake spike works to move the chains. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pretty crowded on the left again.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Njoku, his big
There we go, big boy.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great
Yes, sir.
communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Bryan.
Oh, come on. Pass interference.
Back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bryan, that's complete. He's got
Come on.
Backfield. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Operating from the gun. Bryan.
Fucking right, Sutton. Let's go, baby. Nice run. Nice run.
Sutton from 3 yards out. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Look at that.
Boy, Charles, that's a great
No one within arm's length, wide open between 2 defensive backs.
Here he's able to lead him down and throw it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I know from the draft analysis that this is exactly why this team wanted to take this young man. They thought his ability to bounce back from mistakes and quickly turn them into positives, that was something they wanted on their team, and we just saw evidence of it right there. This young man doesn't let anything get to him, and he finds a way to come back big.
Way to go, Alex Bryan. Good drive. Almost everyone touched the ball on that drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Smoke dog, baby.
Quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So out come the Chargers. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at a yard. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Pushing his way through.
Yeah, right.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle.
Get his ass, boy.
This just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Yeah, boy. Get that garbage out of here.
And now it's 3rd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's Allen. Screenplay.
Come on, get him. Come on, punt it.
Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raiders offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And you can see he leads the league in rushing as he enters this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there.
Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, shit.
Chris Godwin, 76 yards, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of
Fucking
why they have
right.
such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Get him.
He'll be tackled just shy of the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time?
Get him, get him, get him. Sack him, boy. Let's go.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sand.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Oh, shit.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Allen. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Chubb on the counter.
Come on, come on, come on.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Punt it.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On is the Chargers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Throwing to start the drive. Bryan.
Oh my God, what are you guys doing, man? What the fuck?
Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season.
What are my guys doing, bro?
Zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Fuck.
The Chargers offense and their quarterback
underthrew it
once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Charger drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Get him. Sack him.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to float this one.
Come on.
Ooh. Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On 3rd
Get him, get him, get him.
He can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Holy fuck, man. What the fuck are my guys doing, man?
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first,
hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs
Fucking Brian,
next
what's
week.
going on, buddy?
We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we check out the NFL leaders and rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Throwing to start the drive. Bryan to Barkley on the check down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's cool.
The type of play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And
oh, come on.
Not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the gun on third down. Bryan, this short pass into the hands of Njoku. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his
Let's go, Njoku.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
Get in there, get in there.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is
Emeka Egbuka.
First down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
There we go.
His way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
Yes, sir.
Gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Bryan.
Let's go. Oh!
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Bryan. Throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by
Oh my God, man.
And the Chargers are right back in this football game.
Fuck!
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but That confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't.
Fuck,
Doesn't matter
man.
whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
The Charger drive about to get going. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Allen now looks to throw. Noah Fant with a catch. Shot across the
Fuck's
route.
sakes, man.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Allen.
Oh my God. Fuck! Fuck!
This well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was
God damn it.
in a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback
Fucking
needs to show
covering
what
it,
he's
too.
made of. Trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
This is Fant on the short completion. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
20, down to the 10. And he takes it in.
Fuck's sakes, man. Fuck!
Nick Chubb with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14. 5 plays there on that drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. The lane opens here. He's
Oh shit, let's go!
It's a foot race.
Holy fuck!
Catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. They had just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff.
Holy fuck, what a run! God damn!
That puts him in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Will that score you just added on the board, will it energize them? Or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Smoke dog, homie.
Near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26. LA set to take over again on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Fuck you, chubby bitch.
And assert its will over the other.
79 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that first down marker. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Will McDonald collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And some room to roam now. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Try to take this home.
Oh my God, man.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And Barkley did not get there. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun. Bryan. He's got his target. That's complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here on the jet sweep. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Barkley, inside handoff.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
What are you doing? Bro.
A nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to take another shot here.
Oh!
15.
Egbuka!
Down near the 10-yard line.
My reflex just fucking went for that out of bounds, you know.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Looking to throw. Bryan. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught.
Get in there! Get in there!
And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here.
Good game, minus those 4 interceptions by Bryan. My fault. I think I pretty underthrew those, but make up for it here in the 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh shit.
Now a crease here as he's past
What?
the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen.
Get him.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD,
What a
victory.
game.
Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense.
Some human errors there with Alex Bryan. That's my bad. Sorry, Brian. He only had 20 and 5 started in the game. Now he's going to be like 23 and 9. Fucking horrible. But last game of the season, Week 18 versus the Chargers here.
So for the Raiders,
Raiders defense, you know, coming out strong, forcing 4 or 5 punts for LA. 3 touchdowns, 229 yards.
And it's going to be wait and see time as they figure out their status for the upcoming
Barkley,
playoffs.
66 yards.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles
Njoku, 35 yards. Chris Godwin
We'll see you next time.
fucking threw a nice bomb to Chris Godwin. 76-yard touchdown to Chris Godwin. Emeka Egbuka coming out with a kick return touchdown. Barkley, Godwin, everyone, almost everyone catching the ball there. I'm 100% on 4th downs. 4 interceptions, pretty bad. They had 4+ turnovers. Good game to finish off the season. 28-17.